I was just lighting this smudge stick for us so that we can get to work right away in helping you with, oh, there we go, with whatever depression or anxiety you might be feeling today. Oh, this is a really nice, strong smoke cleanse today. Let me just wrap it around you. Then let's go around the other side. I really want to make sure that we get your back actually, because often with depression and anxiety, the feelings that keep those symptoms in place are very unconscious, and they can linger in your energy behind you, so that you don't even realize what exactly it is that might be making you feel depressed or anxious. Okay, it looks like you got all that you needed to get from that very gentle but powerful smudging. So, let me just take a good look at you for a moment, okay? Yeah, I'm so sorry that you're feeling so much sadness. I can see that in you. I can see it behind your eyes, but also just in the energy that's sort of around you here. But you know what? I also see in your eyes in particular is this amazing resilience that you have, and this really big, bright, beautiful soul that is just behind the fog and the lies that live in depression and anxiety. So I'm just going to gently just sort of fluff your aura out a little bit as we get through this kind of first layer of static that is kind of around you, and I'm just going to work down your body as well. Down there, down this side. Alright. I just wanted to get you into a really relaxed state, a light and relaxed state, because we do our best releasing and our best healing when we're in a light and relaxed space. So I'm directing a lot of lightness and a lot of really deep, deep love to you right now. So please just take this moment to allow me to totally give to you. Okay. You don't need to do anything to receive this gift. You just have to relax. And I will take care of you. Okay. So now that you are in a nice and relaxed state, I'm going to start doing a little work, some deeper work with the crystals that I have. And this first one is a really old piece of amethyst. And the reason I'm starting with this one, I don't often use this in my healings, but the reason that I'm starting with this is because it resonates with all of the old energy inside of you. So this is an energy match to anything inside of you that is ready to be released and might be part of what is keeping you in your depressed state. So all of those old memories and all of the old feelings attached to those memories, even ideas about your old identities or misunderstandings you had in the past about who you are. This stone is going to take all of that from you right now. Can you feel it? It's a really good match for you today, because I can see for you that a lot of your bouts and symptoms of depression and anxiety are tied very much to past experiences, some really painful past experiences. Legitimately hard things have happened to you. And it's good to remember that sometimes depression and anxiety is a sign of resilience, and it's a totally acceptable reaction to life sometimes. It doesn't mean that you are intrinsically flawed or that you are broken. It's something that a lot of us experience. And when you've had a lot of difficult experiences like you've had, it makes sense that you would find yourself sometimes having these symptoms of depression and anxiety. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm going to just bring this stone kind of down the side of your body, down your arm. Okay. All right. Just making sure that every part of your body is getting... This side of your body is a little bit harder. It's not as excited to release, which is interesting. The left side of your body is where your feminine dominant energy lives. This is for all people. And the right side of your body is where your masculine dominant energy lives. And it's not like a gendered thing. It's just that all humans embody both masculine and feminine. We have to. That's the balance. And we need both to live. So it's interesting that this side of your body is having a little bit more trouble letting go right now. Okay, that feels better. You're doing great. I know I say that to you a lot in these healings, but you can never get enough reminders, I think. And it's true. I think I've told you that I really cannot lie to you, because I wouldn't be able to heal if I was lying. It just doesn't work. Okay, I'm just putting my hand on your forehead. Just giving your head a big dose of love. Okay, and as I have my hand there, I'm going to take my other hand and I'm putting it on your chest. Okay, so is that all right? I'm going to put it on your heart. So I'm going to be connecting your head and your heart. Is that okay? All right, here I go. on your forehead. I am just gently rubbing and sending healing energy to both right now. I want your head and your heart to start talking to each other again. Okay. Wow, you have a very powerful connection there. Now that I have helped you to reconnect those two places, I can feel that you naturally do have a great, strong connection between your head and your heart. I just switched hands, so now this hand is just down here on your chest, okay? Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Just gonna work my way down your body again, just to get all the updates that we've already done. Just getting it flowing through your whole body. Nice. Okay, and then behind you, making sure that everything behind you is also getting this same spread of energy, and that everything is kind of aligned, and there's just an even flow of energy going around you. Okay, nice. Good. Wow. You are good at healing. I love it. So now that we have taken out what was ready to go in your space in terms of the old memories, the old feelings, the old identities that were aligned with the symptoms of depression and anxiety that you're feeling. Now that we have helped a lot of that just to sort of melt away, I want to bring in my rose quartz wand that is such a powerful little beauty here. She is one of my favorite healing tools, and because she's a rose quartz wand, she is particularly aligned with healing your heart. People who suffer with depression and anxiety often have a really big disconnect happening in both their heart chakra, which is your fourth chakra, obviously in your chest, and then in your third chakra, which is in your solar plexus, right beneath your chest. So that's your third and your fourth chakra. And your third chakra is about personal power and how you feel asserting your own needs and your own will in the world. And if you feel totally disempowered, and if you feel like you don't have any personal power, or if it's being used against you in any way because you're being forced maybe to do things that you don't want to do, or you're in a situation that you don't want to be in but you have no idea how to get out of it, that's a really big effect on your third chakra in your solar plexus. So I brought this out to help us with the heart chakra, and I'm hoping that as we give you some extra love doses with this healing wand, what can often happen is that your third will just naturally start to feel empowered as the heart awakens and feels more comfortable. Okay, so I am just going to work this through. And I'm just working it down your body right now. I'm kind of around your fifth chakra, which is your throat. That's your communication space and how you express yourself. And then let's do your heart. So I'm going to put this hand right over your heart. your heart feels so ready to receive this attention. Your heart is really opening, I can tell. What you were really doing is you were not receiving any help. You were acting as if you can do everything on your own and that you don't need anyone's help. And that was a big part of what was keeping you stuck in your depression and anxiety, is not allowing yourself to be vulnerable and to really receive from your environment, from other safe people. And now that you're in this moment with me, where you're really relaxing and able to receive this healing that I am directing to you, you're letting go of that tough exterior, which is really good. Because when you act too tough for too long, you put yourself into a really scary, isolated prison. And when you're in that prison by yourself, that's when those kinds of thoughts that aren't you can come in and make you feel like you're something that you're not, or that life is harder than it really needs to be, or that you're more stuck than you actually are. Because trust me, you are not as stuck as you think. And a lot of the thoughts that come to you when you're in these states of depression and anxiety, those thoughts are lies and delusions. And they're easy to believe when you're isolated, because you don't have anyone else mirroring the truth to you, that you really are going to be okay, and your identity is not attached to these very human feelings of depression and anxiety. So there's nothing broken or wrong with you for the way that you have felt. You just let yourself get a little bit too isolated for too long. And you have a beautiful, strong heart that knows how to open and to receive, and also to give when it's appropriate. And you're doing it right now. So I'm really proud of you. Okay. Awesome. How are you feeling? We've already done a lot of work, but I want you to keep relaxing, keep checking in with your body, and I'm just checking your back again, because we're still gonna keep giving to you. So just check in with your body. No judgment. Just check in and just notice what your body feels like now, as opposed to when we first started. Okay, I'm just wrapping you up in some really nice protective energy. Just like a little cocoon of love. Go this way. Okay. So now as you breathe into your body and you're noticing how it feels, I just want you to take a moment to breathe in love with each breath that you take. So on each intake of breath, visualize the love that you're breathing in. And with each exhale, you're breathing out everything that is blocking you from that love and empowerment. is that you're breathing out. Just know that you are letting it go. Okay, so just fluffing you out again. Your aura is so much bigger now. I can see your full self shining. Your truest self, I guess I should say. Although sometimes I don't like to use phrases like true self or higher self because it can mistakenly make us think that there's like one true way you need to be. And it's important that as humans we let ourselves change and have bad days and good days and not be too worried about it. So when I say your true self right now, or your truest self, I mean the self that is the you that embodies your spirit and your talents and just the truest, most confident, I guess is the way to put it, version of you. Okay. All right. So now that we've done a lot of clearing with our first two crystals, we're going to use this one next, which is a beautiful little Carnelian stone. And this is a stone that has been particularly helpful to me in my own healing. It's a super smooth and energized stone, and it helps with vitality and confidence and strength and stamina and energy. It's like a pure, to me, it's like a pure life force stone. So right now I'm just giving it to your energy and revitalizing you with some pure vitality and life force energy, just reintroducing you to your own sacred life force. Okay, just getting your 6th and 7th chakra used to this stone. Letting it really absorb the energy in this stone. And it's okay if you notice that you feel a little bit sleepy during this part. When you're getting back in touch with your life force energy, your body often realizes that it needs to rest. It needs to rest in order to generate that authentic life force energy. Okay. So whatever your body is feeling, whatever your body is doing with this stone, in terms of its reaction to this stone, don't judge it. Your body is taking in a whole new way of relating to itself with your energy. And so it's very natural and normal and good to feel a little bit tired and sleepy during this, as your body sort of reorganizes. It's kind of like when you do a big program or software update on your computer and the computer needs to reset before you can run the software. Your body is similar. We're doing a lot of updates, and so your body will need to reset and absorb and just really take everything in. And then when you wake up, you will feel ready this side needs a little extra. But you'll feel ready to do whatever you need to do next for yourself, to take care of yourself. Often I've noticed that when it comes to depression in particular, that if we just focus not on the depression, but on just taking care of ourselves and loving ourselves, that is when the depression will lift a little bit. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. And it's when we focus on the depression itself, when we focus on the problem of depression within us, that's when the depression actually grows. So I really want you just to notice that in yourself if your depression and anxiety comes back when you're focusing on it. And if you find yourself doing that, that's okay. You can just change your focus and ask yourself, what is it that I really need to do to take care of myself right now? And there's no wrong answer to that. It's whatever is the right thing for you in that moment. And if you can do that thing, you might notice that suddenly the depression and anxiety is just lessened. But like I said, it depends on the day. And sometimes if you find yourself in a really bad spot, and it happens to all of us, you're not alone. But if you find yourself in a bad spot, that's when you need other people to help you. And I'm very, very happy that I get to be your friend and healer, and to be one of those people in your life. I will always be here to remind you of the truth, of how good and how loved you are and how useful you are. That's another thing about your third chakra. Remember, that's in your solar plexus down here, your third chakra, beneath your heart chakra. That is where our usefulness, our sense of true, honest usefulness comes from. And if you don't feel useful, that's a big sign that something is off with your sense of personal power. But remember, that doesn't mean that you're broken or irreparable. It just means that your energy got off, and it could be for a lot of reasons. But I am here to help you with your energy. Okay. Just going to make sure that your head, your 6th and your 7th chakra, 6th, 7th up here, if you can see. Just making sure that your head is really understanding this information beyond an intellectual level. I really love you. I really do. I just hope that you know that, and that you are so loved by so many beings and people. And you are such a miracle to the world right now. The fact that you even exist at all in this crazy, thick flesh is just so magical. Okay, so now I would really like for you to take a little bit of a nap. So I brought my favorite sound tool. It is this little cork board. And I love it so much. It just makes such good sounds. So I thought I would end this just do one gentle finger pat. Let's try the other one. Just very gently now. Just tapping. Just trying different rhythms and set points. All right. You're doing great. I can tell that you are getting sleepy. Just rubbing your cheek on that side. And on this side. I'm just doing them together. Yes. Tracing your face from your forehead down the side of your ear to your chin, forehead down this side of your ear to your chin. One more time, forehead, but down your nose right here, across your lips to your chin. How do the muscles in your face feel now? After getting kind of a very gentle tapping, I found that just gently touching the face like this, it just naturally relaxes the muscles and the ligaments kind of all around here. So if any tension was still left in your face, it should be gone now. Or at least relaxed a lot more. Alright. Let me just do one more quick check of your energy. Just to make sure that everything is fluffed out and beautiful and you really know how loved and taken care of you are. And you look good, you look shinier than when you first came in to see me. So I'm very proud of you because you did a lot of work releasing all of that. Alright, I'm gonna let you sleep now, but I will see you very soon for your next healing.